going on, everybody? It's your boy Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar, and welcome back to another dancehall video tutorial. So just like the title say, right, I want to show how you can get more out of your rhythm, more out of your mix without adding, any other sounds and using mix bus processing, or if you just kind of bring out that little extra in the tracks them and all of them stuff there. So what I kind of want to place emphasis on is this sound right here, right? So this sound only appear in the intro, in the front here, and then it also appear in the chorus. But now when it appear in the chorus, it get buried a little bit. But when we turn it off, you can notice it gone. Yeah, I mean, so that means it have room for express itself and for, for just put itself on display. And you can notice when it gone and you notice when it did it. While you might not pay attention when it did it, you might just say, okay, cool, it's just another instruments. But you might not really think like, oh, wow, it add that much to the track. So listen to it without it. And now I gotta turn it on. Yeah, I mean, you might not hear it, but you definitely, your ears hear it, but you might just not pick up on it exactly like what it is. So when we have sounds like that, me use the mix bus or the master bus to get those type of sounds a little bit more wiggle room, a little bit more, wouldn't say like room for shine, but would I more say just a little bit more of a chance to put itself on display, like I said earlier. So how me achieve that? So it's just some simple things. I do a video upon this the other day, so I'm just kind of go over it now just from scratch. So firstly, my other EQ. You can use the factory EQ in a FL Studio, or 9 times out of 10, me either use that or me use the Fab Filter EQ. So if I'm in a FL Studio, I'm in a different DAW, I use the Fab Filter EQ. So that do, what that do, or what the preset do, is it add this crazy kind of feeling to the track where it get rid of all of those nasty low frequencies. And see, like right now me I talk and you can see all of where my voice they go and all of that, so it kind of fill up the whole spectrum. But if I bring in a preset like say the master filter, you can hear my voice kind of get more present and more clean and just direct. So that's the preset I'm use is the master filter, and it's a custom preset. So we cut anything below 19,650 or 20K. We cut anything above that, and then we cut anything below 30, meaning 30 hertz. Now the slope can always change. You can go 30 dB per octave if you want more of a slide as opposed to a very sharp cut. Or we can do like a little roll off. But me like anywhere from 30 to 96. For this video sake, we'll use 30. So let's play the rhythm now and see what that do exactly. Now remember, this is a sound to focus on. And it pans from left to right, so you never know where it might play. So just focus upon that sound specific, and by reach to the end of the chain, you're going to see how crazy this is. So, like I said, that's the first thing I normally do. Immediately after EQ, I always use a compressor. Now, the type of compressor, sometimes it might matter, other times it don't. 90% of the time is the SSL compressor from Waves. Okay, so this compressor at default load up with a gain of 3 dB. So immediately it add 3 dB again. First thing you want, just double click on the output gain knob or the makeup gain, press 0, Simple. We bring it back to where it's supposed to be. So me like start from scratch. Me don't have no preset I'm work with. So me like reset everything so me not get no type of compression or anything like that. And then me work my way. Typically me like go for about 3 dB of gain reduction when me use this compressor. Always turn on this analog button and it just add this subtle little coloration to the overall mix. So I always turn that on. So now my release, because this is a very up-tempo track if you listen. Let's unsolo this. Yeah, so we have a lot of snares, we have a lot of hi-hats, all type of things over the place. So you really want a little bit of a slow attack. So you got 3 milliseconds, right? Because anything faster than that, then you don't catch everything. If you lower the threshold, you see what I'm talking about, like that catch everything. Whereas now if I go 3 milliseconds, you see it kind of slow down now to catch certain things. So I like anywhere from about 1.5 dB to 3 dB of compression. Typically I get about 3 dB of compression. Okay, so it's kind of have to be careful because as I can see, there is a clap that plays and then this needle just jump up ridiculously high. So we kind of just have to be careful with that. So release, always set to auto. It's very rare I don't use auto release with this plugin. Okay, so average you can see me I get about maybe 1.5 to 2 dB of gain reduction. So that's all I want to do. You just want to boost it by 1.5 dB, 2 dB. For this case, I'm going to go 1.76. Boom. Just like that. And now if we A-B it, so this is without the compression. With it. Just that much brighter, that much more body to the track, you know what I mean? So just a very lovely sound coming from that. So that's cool. Now let's move on into the next thing, which normally I always draw for an imager, but yesterday, I did a mix of rhythm called Garrison Payne, and because it was kind of a laid back, wouldn't say laid back, probably just I'm gonna play it and just no, I'm not gonna play it. It's kind of a laid back track. It's just smooth, and it kind of have this old school like a flavor to it, not dancehall, but just like a culture type of thing, and it have an old school flavor to it. So I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna add some old school character to it. So sit down for about half an hour and come up with this preset, very subtle preset, but it definitely add some of that analog, characteristics as if we did actually print this to a deck, like a old school vinyl machine, like this is what it emulates. So we kind of try go for that effect. And what it specifically adds to the track is these small crackles and pops where you're not gonna really pay attention to, but you definitely can notice it if you really listen to it. So what I mean by that, I mean this. Okay, so you can kind of hear the crackling and then the popping I'm going to talk about. So that's what that add to the track. So now let's turn this off and play the track back now and see what it do for this track. Okay, so not only does it add volume, it also increases the how would I describe it? It also increases the character, the body, you know what I mean, just the overall sound and the cleanness the sound, and it's just something really, really amazing. I'm really like the sound that I give off. So next, after that, let me say, this is kind of an aberration, so it's not always what I do, but it's something I'm kind of get into. So typically, I go into an imager, and this is where I kind of define the sections of my tracks. So the imager I always use is either the ozone or the waves imager. 90% of the time, they use the ozone imager. The model don't really matter to me. So ozone 786, the model don't really matter. It's all the same thing. Them give me the same effect. And that's pretty much it, really. I use it, like I said, define the sections of the track. So like if I solo out this part of the track, then, I can fine tune it, I can make my voice mono, or I can say, yeah, I want my voice spread wider or whatever. So it's just some really, really nice creative tools. And, everything as it will make is always just A1, so no complaints from me. So firstly, let's click the learn button, play the track, and then let's go in and edit. Okay, so now we know the parameters, we know the sections. Let's go in and edit. So let's start with the low. Okay, so keep in mind that the track does have a stereo bass, so it's no way that I could possibly fully go mono. Sometimes that's what I do. I'm going mono with the signal all the way, but because the bass is stereo, there's no need for that. So just kind of push it mono a little bit just so we can get a little of that character going straight down the center. So next to the low mids. Okay, so as you can hear, if I turn it off, you can hear the signal gets a little bit more narrow, but when it's on with the little boost or the 8.3, small little boost, it just gives the signal that much of a fatter, more wider sound. It's just amazing. So on to the high mids. Cool. I have this general rule of thumb that whatever I boost the third band by, always boost the fourth band by twice. damn, twice that amount. So this one we get just boost by 33. 33.2. Cool. So this is with the effect bypass. Once again, I want you to focus on this sound, right? So just listen to how it get brought up once we turn on the imager. All right, here we go. It's just amazing. It's just fucking amazing. So out of the imager, sometimes I like to go into a compressor. Other times I'm going in a limiter. For this case, I'm going to go into a plugin from Slate Digital, and it's called the Ear EQ. And it's called that because it has a special band, a special feature, you know what I mean? So, like I said, have this special feature to it. That feature is this plugin has the ability to give a specific band or a specific frequency or set a frequency, a boost, and that cannot be done by every EQ. So it's the ear band or the ear frequencies, and those frequencies are any frequency above 20K, so 20K and above. So let's engage the ear band, let's add gain, and you'll hear exactly what I'm saying. So let me stop talk so you can just listen to the track while I raise the frequencies up. And it have this feature where I can adjust the strength of the ear. So let's go about 125. Okay, so now let's turn that off. Just listen to how the hi-hats come alive. Just absolutely amazing. So now we go back out and we go into a compressor. This time around I'm going into a Slate Digital FGMU. And with this one, nothing special about it. Just need to do some transient control. And let's also bring in the fruity limiter. just for display purposes. I need to see where my levels are at, waveform wise. Okay, so this time around, I'm just going for about a dB or so of compression, not a lot. Okay, so what me do right there says, I'm just gonna kick a small little boost. Just kind of pinpoint a frequency and add a little bit to it. And then that's pretty much it. Let's turn these off. So yeah, so that's pretty much it, because if I add more, then the volume kind of start approach mastering level, and me like bounce my tracks out and then bring it back to master it. So just for video's sake, I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm gonna do. So let's say, cool, this is the mix, this is everything, this is it without everything right now. Yeah, I mean, so this is a rhythm. I don't really need more than that volume-wise, because I'm not going to put it on YouTube, though. I want to get the volume as loud as possible. So how would I achieve that? Simple. I have 2 slots left. Firstly, let's bring in the L2 limiter from Waves. All right, so I'm gonna have to turn on my voice because this is about to get loud. So I have a preset. I copied this preset from Dave Pensado. So it's called, I renamed it Pensado. So here we go. Cool. And literally this is the preset. So now if I play this track, we need to see where my levels are at. So let's bring in the, okay, so need to see where the levels kind of peaking out at. So let's see. All right, F9. Okay, let's just turn on back the effects. So yeah, so we need to see where the level's peaking out at. So let's play this now. Okay, so as you can see, I have a little bit of room here. So these are peaking at about -0.2. So how would I go in now and get them to clip at 0 specifically? That's quite simple. And the VST responsible for that is the K-clip, and it is made by a company called Kazrag or Kazrag, whatever they want to call them, bomb class self. So K-clip 3, right? Yeah, so like me I said, the L2 set for clip at -0.2. Mastering as is at 0 dB. So we need to get to 0 dB. So like I said, we just introduce a clipper, which this is a soft clipper, meaning instead of having all these sharp edges, this can round up the sound. I mean, like I can probably hear the difference in my voice because I have the soft all the way up, as opposed to if I turn it down, my voice more dynamic, more transient. I mean, so the K clipper is responsible for stuff like that. Like it's crazy. It's a crazy thing. So we'll use that now for get the last little dB out of, our last little couple dB out of this track. So let's play this. Let's set the mix to 90%. Let's set the ceiling to minus 0.1. Minus 0.1. Let us set our quality 5. Threshold is good where it's at. Preset, leave that at smooth. Let's set the soften to about 35% to start, and let's increase the gain as we go along. So we'll watch this. So once we start, get some sort of peak on the fruity limiter, then we know it's ever good. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so as you can see, we're getting the reduction that I was looking for. So let's maximize this and let's show you exactly what I am talking about. Sorry about the audio crackling. Let's save this. Let's pause that. Let's go to tools, go macros, and go purge smart clips. Okay, so we're back to normal. So yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So once you start getting this type of stuff going on, that means we're pretty much at our limits, and too much more boost would pretty much engage harmonic distortion, and harmonic distortion is just something that you don't want. You really don't want that. So let's delete this, replace, delete. And this track is pretty much a mastered track. So let's play this from top, and that is it. So until next time, it's your boy, Itz-Beez-Da, the TrackStar. Peace.